Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're all alright. Today we bring you highlights from the picturesque Preston Nomads CC, which, as you can see, boasts views of Devil's Dyke and the South Downs in the background. So today's format is a T20 and it's round 2 of the Sussex T20 Cup. Having been dumped out at the other 2 Sunday Cups this season, we're obviously hoping to go as far as possible in this one and better last year's Cup run, which ended in heartbreak in the semis to today's opponents, Nomads. Joe Walker, the skipper, won the toss and opted to bat first on a track we thought would probably get slightly worse and maybe tricky to chase on later. We've got Kiwi overseas Thorne Parkes opening with Connor Golding. Slightly different to the usual opening partnership, but with Russ out with a small shoulder injury and Coops unavailable due to work commitments, we like to think these two aren't a bad replacement. So a steady start, and after the first 2 overs the score was 16 for naught, and we really need these two to get us off to a good one when the ball's at its hardest. And with 2 overs left of the fielding restrictions, Con and Thorne are moving through the gears nicely, and we got 34 runs on the board for no loss.
To avoid like main London, which was good.
Having got a little bit too much on that ramp, Thorne falls to the last ball of the 8th for 32, which is a shame as him and Con were just starting to go up a notch. 57 for 1, and we've got Joey Walker coming to the crease. The halfway stage, and there's a bit of a platform built there. 65 for 1 from 10, just need to maintain a few partnerships and keep running strong between the wickets. And there's the trademark, making that inside-out lofted drive over long off look so easy. But a couple of balls later, Con strays out his ground and is stumped for 36 from 29 balls. 8 balls later, Walker goes now as well. LBW, and with Ollie and Aaron at the crease, we're 97-3 with 5 overs to go. So Aaron getting all the drops, but Ollie not so fortunate. Holds out to long on for a runnable 10. And with 3 overs left now, 140 is probably the minimum we want from our 20 overs. The trickiest catch of them all, Aaron finally goes to that smart grab diving forward. 20 helpful runs from the left-hander today. Luke trying to go back-to-back maximums but failing. Held out at square leg just inside the fence. And just 9 balls left as Cave comes out to the crease. $137 for 5 entering the final over then. And 140 surely doable. Caden can't come back for the second and he's well short. And that's it for the first innings. I'm really sorry, but the cameraman made an error and didn't get the final 5 balls. No one more gutted than Charlie Mist, our 14-year-old star making his first team debut, who ended up on 5 not out, including a 4 over mid-off the Nomads overseas. I'm sure Mike will buy you a drink, Misty. So the boys ending on 143 for 7, and yeah, we think that's potentially enough. Obviously, would have liked a few more, but if it's anything like last year's fixture where we failed to chase 132 here, it's easy to get bogged down in those middle to latter overs when the ball softens up. Aaron today taking the first, and the left arm are hoping to get us on the board early. And he does strike in the first. What a start. That one coming back in to do the damage. And exactly what we needed. Four runs off that first from Aaron. And yep, no surprises. Connor Golding with the second. Having beaten the outside edge a few times, that one goes down at mid-wicket. Aaron definitely deserving of a second. Ollie on to bowl the all-important 6th over, and he makes an impact with just his 3rd ball. Another Nomad batsman out-bowled. The score 32 for 2 in the 6th.
Saves him more money.
Shuffling these bowlers now, the restrictions are over, and we see the introduction of George Cave and Rowan Norday. Halfway then, and with 83 runs needed at just over 8 and over, this is probably going to be a tight one. Some clever chasing and still ticking along. The hosts now need 35 from 30 balls, with importantly 8 wickets still in the hutch. Dots are crucial now for us, and wickets of course. So 18 balls remain and just 17 runs needed. Nomads keeping up and even managing to reduce this rate, taking it deep. "11 off, and these two have now put Nomads odds on to win by batting and running tremendously well. Aaron Brown back on to try and make something happen and work some sort of miracle. So that's it. That foreseals things for the hosts, and they chase it with an over to spare. We could have been tighter in the field, we could have bowled a few less boundary balls, but credit must go to the two Nomads bats who put on an exhibition on how to chase. Zach Lyon catcher ending on 49 not out from 51 balls, and Jonty Jenner who ended 73 not out off 43. Always hard to exit this comp, and especially so early in the cup this season, as it's the only T20 cricket we play. But now, with no more cups, we can focus solely on the league this season, which must be a good thing. It worked out for Arsenal, didn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.